So what I'm going to do is I got some end mills on a Dremel, and what I'll do is I'll work this down until it's nice and smooth. Got it all leveled out. It's nice and smooth in there. Got no more of those little nubs in here. So next step is I'm going to be applying one thing. I'm going to clean off my work surface quick, and then go on to the next step. This strip just about pretty much fits perfectly in the channel. Just wanting to make sure that I don't have any space missing any Kapton. I just want to make sure that I'm fully isolating everything out. So I'm going to take my scissors, trim it off right at the edge right there, and then press this down into the channel, making sure that I don't miss anything inside of here. Use this piece right here to kind of push it down into the grooves. That way there isn't anything that's missed. So then I just bring the hilt over like this, right there, and then I grab some E6000. And I'm just going to put a little bit on top of each one of these pieces right there, because you don't want a whole bunch of excess, but you want enough to bond this in place. So kind of do it like that. And then just center this over the top. Watch how you got this aligned. I gotta make sure my alignment is really good to make sure this is held down in place while it's bonding as well, and try to get this where it's sitting center like that, and then press this down on top. So my point is to try to get this where it is perfectly aligned. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is just setting it in place. I'm watching my alignment from this side first. That looks good there. And then applying pressure from the other side as well. Trying to keep it centered as I bond it down, because I want them to line up perfectly. So just making sure everything is bonded down nice and tight. So you can tell it's tighter up top than it is at the bottom, because I can still flip the switch on the bottom here. So I'm going to try to tighten this down so it's holding both switches down snug. So now I'm not hearing anything. This way I got a firm connection on both sides while this bonds in place. So while I was waiting for the glue to cure up here, I decided to wire everything up. So if you guys look at it, you can see right here is where the primary switch is, secondary switch, the return for the switches, speaker negatives down at the bottom, speaker positive up at the top, negative, and then the positive right there. So this is pretty much ready to go. I just got to plug up the SD card and get everything set up to go, and then from there fire her up. So next piece that will be going on is this section right here, and this just slides over the top of it like this. Just slides right over, snugs up, and then uses 2 set screws to hold in place. Allen wrench, line up everything as far as the cover tech assembly, and start screwing this in. Nice and snug. There, the cover tech is on its side, and then flip this around, and then this one I will have to grab my 1.5 millimeter Allen wrench and then screw it into this side. Okay, nice. Now I want to see if I pull this back, I got full access to the board. And it's got enough spring back that should hold it firmly in place whenever the pommel is put on. So slide the pommel in place. So I went through and upgraded the set screw that I had in here. I went up to an 8/32 set screw at 1/4 of an inch. So this is a 1/4 inch long 8/32 set screw. Went to that because it handles the torque a whole lot better than the 6/32, and it runs the more common 2 millimeter connection. So that's set up that way. Then I just gotta clean up the hilt. I gotta put this on the charger because the battery is low right now. So yeah, it's pretty much ready to go.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked this video, then please press the like button.
And if you like what you've been watching, please hit the subscribe button.
To see our latest video, click on the link to the right.
Thank you again. Later.